Welcome back to Ohio Stadium. We are headed for a shootout after a 1-1 tie through 90 minutes of regulation. And this is always exciting, Mark, that's for sure.
Each team's going to get 5 kicks, 35 seconds. Sean Medved goes first.
Sean
He's going to give a penalty.
It is a penalty. Penalty is awarded. Stripped by David Winter.
Yeah, Winter definitely took him down. He made a move to the side. It's one of those situations you don't know what's going to happen. When the ball goes by you, he might have not got that ball and got the shot off in 5 seconds. The player has 35 seconds to go 35 yards. The keeper can move. Now this is a penalty kick on a shootout. Now the keeper's allowed to move where he didn't used to be able to. He can move side to side, not forward. And Sean Medved will get a penalty kick off the shootout.
So here it is. And he scores. Medved on the penalty kick gives the Clash the 1-0 lead. If you're not familiar with the shootout, 5 rounds. If it's tied after that, it becomes sudden death. Medved puts the Clash out in front. He's now 2 for 3 officially converting shootouts this year. The Clash 1-1 and Columbus won its only shootout. All right, here comes Pete Moreno. And it's in. I thought Salzwedel might have got a piece of that, but it still went in.
Well, it's deflected off of Dave, but that'll count, and it's all knotted at 1. The object for the keeper here is he wants to get out as quickly as possible to cut down the shooting angle, and he wants to get out to about the penalty spot.
In the 2 previous shootouts, Salzwedel had saved 7 of 14 efforts by the opposition. Here is Eddie Lewis. And Eddie is 1 for 1 in his shootout attempts. That was against the Metro Stars. Winter off his line. Eddie saves it. Winter turning Lewis away.
What the offensive player wants to try to do is to get the keeper to commit. So Eddie tried to make a little move there to get Dave Winter to go down, which he did, but he wasn't able to get the ball up and over David. He hit it right at him because he was too close to him.
Barzia is next. He's 0 for 1 attempting shootouts this year. The Clash won a shootout from Columbus at Spartan Stadium last June. All right, here's Barzia. And it's saved by Salzwedel. So it's 1-1 after 2 rounds.
And he only gets 1 attempt at it. If that ball bounces back to him and it's still within 5 seconds, he doesn't get another shot at it.
Once the keeper hits it, you cannot touch it again.
That's right. So
1-1. I wonder how many shootouts Cerritos has tried in his career.
Well, he probably thinks, what's happening here in this crazy new league? They got a new way to decide a game.
He knows by now. They spend time on it every week. Round 3, it's 1-1. And Winter comes up strong there. Did not go for the fake, and he's got the save. So it's still tied at 1 as we go to the bottom of the 3rd, as it were.
Well, I think the players a lot of times shoot too early. And here tonight, the players have been trying to dribble the keeper, which I think is a very good tactic. Unfortunately, David Winter made a great save there on Cerritos, who tried to cut the ball around him.
Brian Mazonoff is 0 for 1 in shootout attempts this year. Salzwedel way out and blocks it. So each team scored in the first round. Medved and Moreno. Since then, the keepers have knocked the ball away.
And the advantage twice now has gone to the Columbus Crew, as 2 of the Clash players have failed to convert. And Columbus followed also.
Lozano is next for the Clash. Lawrence 0 for 1 this season. Starting slight angle to the left. Holding it. And he missed wide right. He faked Winter off his feet, but was wide of the right post.
And look at the angle here that we're going to get from Mr. Clark. Mike Clark is starting way to the left.
Boy, he really is. He's a winger. Clark has made good on his only attempt in their earlier shootout against the Dallas Burn in their opening game.
This will keep the keeper guessing when he comes at him at an angle.
Here comes Clark. Give his team the lead. Oh, it hit the post. Oh, he can't hit that again, as we said. It wouldn't have counted. But it hit the left post. So it's still tied 1-1.
That makes the keeper think a little more. You'd think he'd have the advantage because he can really cut the angle when the player comes in from like a 45-degree angle instead of straight ahead.
Baniroha 0 for 1 this year, but he could give the Clash the hammer. This is the 5th and final round, unless it's a tie. Winner is set. Ben is ready.
We'll see if Ben goes to his left here. He's going to dribble the keeper to his left.
Oh, saved again by Winner. So the Crew can win it right here. 5th and final round, and Todd Yeagley has a chance to win it. This will be his first shootout attempt of the season. If he scores, it's all over. Columbus would have the win. If he fails, it would continue, and Dyack would go next for the Clash.
And the crowd is on their feet.
Yeagley's ready from the right side angle. He scores, and the Columbus Crew have won the shootout.
And the crowd loves it here in Columbus.
Todd Yeagley beating Salzwedel to end it in 5 rounds. And the Crew picks up a point with the shootout victory. And boy, these road losses, the Clash 2-0 at home, 2-3 on the road, but 2 of the 3 losses by shootouts, and the other after a disputed goal that wasn't off the foot of Beitcher. Didn't count, and the Clash dropped a 2-1 decision there. So another bitter pill to swallow.
There's tonight's hero, Todd Yeagley. But as you said earlier, Hal, they've come from behind in all 3 road games.
Well, it hasn't produced a point yet is the disappointing part. The Columbus Crew winning a shootout, the margin 2-1 in the shootout. And here's a look at our play of the game, which was Jeff Beitcher's tying goal.
Here's Eddie Lewis, sets Ronald Cerritos free. He's going to cut this ball back to a wide open Jeff Beitcher, who makes no mistake and puts it away as the Clash came back to tie it at 1.
Wiener Schnitzel play of the game, Jeff Beitcher's tying goal that got the Clash even and got him into a shootout. But there's the man of the hour, Todd Yeagley. And we'll be with you next Saturday afternoon at 4:30 as the Clash continue this road trip going up against the unbeaten defending MLS champs, DC United. 4:30 on Channel 36 next Saturday afternoon. So that's it. Another shootout loss for the Clash on the road here as they lose it to the Crew by a final score of 2-1 and will remain in 2nd place in the Western Conference standings. So the Clash lose it 2-1. Hal Ramey for Mark Demling saying so long from Ohio Stadium. We'll see you next week.